The Red Planet. The vast, cold cosmos enveloped the astronauts of the Ares 3 mission as they hurtled towards Mars. Months of isolation had driven the crew to crave the simple comforts of Earth: human connection, familiar sounds, and the sun's warmth. However, unbeknownst to them, they were about to confront an enigma far more sinister and chilling than loneliness. Captain Rachel Lee's eyes were locked onto the approaching swirling red planet. Her voice, laced with a hint of foreboding, echoed through the intercom.
"We're nearing Mars's orbit. Prepare for landing."
With bated breath, the crew strapped in, steeling themselves for the impact. Once settled, they sprang into action. Their mission was paramount. However, their task soon warped into a desperate struggle for survival. An otherworldly presence haunted their every step, lurking in the dark recesses of the desolate Martian landscape. Initially dismissed as paranoia, they soon realized that they were not alone.
"Did you hear that?"
John, the mission's engineer, whispered to his colleague, Eva.
"Hear what?"
Eva replied, panic creeping into her voice as her eyes darted around.
"I don't know."
John breathed, his voice barely audible.
"It sounded like breathing."
Eva's face drained of color.
"You're not serious."
John shook his head.
"I'm dead serious. Listen."
As they strained their ears, an eerie, raspy breathing emanated from somewhere near them. Captain Lee's voice, tinged with anxiety, crackled over the intercom.
"What's happening back there? Is everything all right?"
John and Eva exchanged a glance, unsure of how to respond. They didn't want to sound unhinged, but neither could they ignore the sinister dread tightening its grip on them.
"We're fine, Captain,"
Eva lied, her voice quivering.
"Just a little spooked, that's all."
As the days slipped by, the malevolent presence grew bolder. It taunted them, darting through the shadows, evading their peripheral vision. Inevitably, they came face to face with their worst nightmare. During the dead of night, the unseen entity attacked. It was an abomination, a writhing mass of tentacles and teeth, oozing darkness and viscous slime. With otherworldly agility, it infiltrated the capsule, assaulting each crew member in turn. Pandemonium erupted as they realized they were ill-equipped to face this unearthly foe. Defenseless, they were at the creature's mercy.
"Captain, we have to do something."
John cried amidst the chaos.
"I know,
Rachel replied, her voice choked with fear.
but what can we do? We're sitting ducks."
The crew huddled together, devising futile plans. The entity, swift and relentless, absorbed them, erasing them from existence. In a haze of terror, the remaining days blurred. Rachel and the crew fought back with every ounce of strength, but it was in vain. The entity remained impervious, absorbing each crew member until only Rachel remained. She sat in the cockpit, gazing at the crimson planet, knowing she would never leave. The creature had consumed everything, leaving nothing but the infinite void of space. She couldn't bear the thought of her comrades' sacrifices being in vain. With trembling hands, she recorded a final message, a warning to Earth, a desperate plea for caution.
"This is Captain Rachel Lee of the Ares 3 mission,"
She began, her voice faltering.
"We encountered an alien life form on Mars, and it consumed us. We were not prepared for this kind of threat. We had no way to defend ourselves. I don't know what this means for the future of space exploration, but please be careful. We don't know what's out here. We don't know what we're dealing with."
Her voice trailed off, her gaze transfixed on the mesmerizing red planet before her. She wondered if anyone on Earth was listening. She wondered if anyone cared. But it was too late for that now. She had done what she could. She had left a message behind, a warning to those who might dare to venture after them. As the entity closed in, a chilling thought consumed her. Was this the fate that awaited humanity? Would they forever be at the mercy of the unknown, the unexplainable, the other? The thought sent a shiver down her spine. Rachel closed her eyes for the last time, and then, in the cold, unfeeling depths of space, there was only darkness.